Hi, I'm Jacob Gallucci, and I'd like to share another story about gas money. I I went to O'Neill's on Wells yesterday at 5 p.m. Yesterday was January 15th, and I went to O'Neill's on Wells because I found out on Gas Money's website that they would actually be visiting that bar. It's at 411 South Wells it's between Van Buren and Congress, and I went there and I wanted to play Gas Money again, but I was disappointed. I'll tell you what happened. I went there and Luke Stuckmeyer was there. He's one of the co-hosts of the show with Susanna Collins. When I went to John Barleycorn, Susanna Collins was there, but this time only Luke Stuckmeyer was there from Gas Money, and other people from the show were there, like the cameraman, producers, people like that. And I went to this place. I sat at the bar, and one of the guys who works on the show asked people at the bar, "Do you want to be on Gas Money? Do you want to be on?" And I said I want to be on. And then the guy asked me if I had been on previously in this season. I said that I had been. I was at John Barleycorn back on January 3rd, but unfortunately the guy said that excuse me, the guy said that I couldn't be on again in the same season, and I was disappointed because when I had gone to John Barleycorn, they said that I could be on again, but they weren't clear with me. I assumed that I could be on again in the same season, but unfortunately I can't be. And another person who works for the show, a lady, was saying how, like, the Illinois Gaming Commission doesn't allow someone to be on the show more than once in the same season, and I can understand that. I guess they want to be fair, and whatever. Though, I was upset, but I think the positives far outweighed the negatives in this. Well, I mean, when I went to John Barleycorn, I met Susanna Collins, and she was really nice, and she's a pretty young lady too. She really is, and it was a fun experience. Even though I didn't win any money, I still got a nice T-shirt and a flag from it. So at least I got something. At O'Neill's, I would have loved to have been on Gas Money again. I was prepared. I wanted a question about the Chicago Bears, and it's a shame that I'm ineligible to play again this year, but I'll try again next year maybe. And there's another show on Comcast called The Batter's Box. That's a trivia show. It's about the Cubs and the White Sox. I want to get on the White Sox one. And well, when they filmed it last year, they had the auditions back in May at this bar in Lincoln Park. I want to say it's at like Armitage and Sheffield, and hopefully they'll have auditions for this year. I'm hoping I'll be eligible to play. I mean, I'll tell them that I was on Gas Money, but hopefully I'll be allowed to play on Batter's Box. It should be a fun experience if I do get on. I know a lot about the White Sox. I know a little bit about the Cubs, but I know a lot more about the White Sox since I'm a White Sox fan, and just wanted to share it with you. And I mean, yesterday was disappointing, but it's not the end of the world. I'm not mad, but whatever. I mean, at least I tried. Anyway, I'll be back again tomorrow with 2 new videos, and until then, take care.